Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here. I'm especially glad you're here today because today, well, I'm always glad you're here, but today I'm talking with the Sidley twins. You know how I feel about them and their channel. They're lovely. And I'm just a huge fan. They're such nice people. I love talking to them. And I hope you can feel that in our chat today. So today we talked for about an hour. Actually, we talked a lot longer. I had to cut it down, but we talked for about an hour and we really got into what's up with the Sugars. We got into what's going on our channels. They share some awful things that the Sugars have said to them. We go into trends we've seen, how to protect yourself, all that stuff. So let's get into this. And again, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to their channel. They're awesome. I want them to blow past 100,000 subs, and I want to help them do it. So let's definitely make sure we're subscribed to them, and let's get into this. Now, the first 30 seconds of this recording, you can see I am playing with the screen, so it kind of changes sizes quickly. That's what that's about, but then it gets fixed within 30 seconds. So bear with me there. And then later in the video, they have very cute dogs. They started barking, so you'll notice kind of some cuts. We just had to cut around the barking. So if it gets jumpy for a second, that's all it is. All right, let's get into this video. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me.
Hi, we are so excited to be here.
Thanks for having us again, Jen.
Thank you.
We love popping in and saying hi.
Oh gosh, it's my pleasure. I'm just so glad you're here and so thankful. And you guys, I mean, everybody knows this is the Sidley twins. We can find their YouTube channel. Before we get into this, tell us what you're working on.
We're just, we're sleuthing and we have
Well, today I really wanted to talk about all the people that Archwell Productions have lost, and the fact that Forbes,
we're working on a video for that,
is the one that is breaking this story. And we have a lot of info on Forbes because they are pretty much like Kardashian adjacent, Ari and Manuel. So the fact that Forbes is doing that makes me really believe that something happened with WME. So that's going to be our the thing we're
working on right now.
Yeah, because I find that all so fascinating.
Right out of the gate, you had the good tea.
Tea.
What were you saying though, Stephanie? You said always the what?
There's always a connection with them. It's just it's bizarre when you talk about Ari and Manuel, and when you talk about WME, and when you talk about the Kardashians, and now we're talking about Meghan Markle. There is this connection.
I know, but isn't it strange how Forbes is making them look bad? Forbes is pretty much on WME payroll, and that's why I'm thinking something happened. Something definitely happened. I think it happened before the Jamaica trip. I really do. I can't imagine them still being good with Ari Emanuel after that Forbes article.
Yeah, we got to we're going to dive deep into that.
Really weird.
Nancy and I are just trying to collect as much information.
It's like Archwell has become like rats. The Archwell employees have become rats on a sinking ship.
Yep.
I mean, that's how it feels. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Absolutely. And who would want to stay tied to them at this point, especially with what's going on now with the parks of it all? Who would want to be associated?
I believe the people that are staying tied to them are just going to squeeze every last cent that they can out of them right now. And there's no such thing as bad publicity. The people that walk there, I know, but the people in Jamaica, let me tell you, the people in Jamaica, the CEO of Nickelodeon and Paramount who walked the red carpet or who took the pictures with Harry and Meghan and his wife, we're talking about them. I didn't know the guy from Head of the Class was the CEO of Paramount. I didn't know he was affiliated with that. I had no clue.
But
I'm just saying.
Then that takes away our theory of thinking that Meghan and Harry crashed their picture.
I'm just saying that there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah,
there really isn't.
I guess, but unless it's Harry and Meghan.
Yes. That is true. They have the opposite of the Midas touch, right? Everything they touch turns to crap. So
everything they touch turns to crap.
So you were saying, Jen, though, about the parks. I mean, I could tell you're really upset about that. So are we.
Oh, I get very heated. I know you both do too. Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. And at the time of this recording, still no word from them. And it's not that I expect some statement to fix anything because you can't at this point,
Yeah.
but to me, it says so much that what we're seeing in the news now is Meghan was offered a new Suits role. No, she wasn't. She's putting
Yeah,
that
no.
out there to try to get attention, but that's where, to me, where her priority is. Let me get this attention for that. I'm going to ignore the
Yeah.
rest of this stuff.
No, and it's a diversion too. I mean, whatever they
Yeah.
put out there, and the robber, the fake. Oh gosh, in Montecito there were burglaries, and now we have to worry about the robberies, and it's just ridiculous.
You know what's interesting though? I was doing some sleuthing. I don't know what research on a Sussex. I don't know Sussex on a Sussex squab's squab. That's their new name, squab. Sussex Squad's Instagram page, and the consensus about the robbery story is that they're blaming us and the British press for even making a big deal about it. Now, how did we make the big deal about it?
Oh my goodness.
How did we make the big deal about it? They were the ones who put the story out there.
Yeah,
exactly.
If there was a burglary going around, like let's say in our neighborhood, and our HOA came to us and said, there's burglaries going on, I wouldn't go to the press and say there was a burglary 5 blocks down the street from me. I mean, I don't understand how this has somehow turned into us, but Sussex Squad I think they're finally getting it. I think the African Parks thing was like, they don't know how to wrap their head around, just the fact that Harry and Meghan just don't care. They could really be these terrible people, these grifters that we've been talking about. And I just think that maybe they're so confused now, bad things are happening in their brains. That's what I think. I don't know.
I think you're a very nice person. I think you're giving them too much credit. I wandered on a site where they called Harry and Meghan. They're talking about the parks thing, and this is absolutely disgusting. This is how they addressed it. They said that Harry and Meghan have dignified silence over this. There's nothing dignified about staying silent. Yeah, sorry. I didn't even bring down the mood, but I just
no, that's good. No, that's serious stuff. And again, hopefully to your audience right now, we could get the word out, and please sign as many petitions, and if you get something, to sign it, because this is a big deal. Those people have nothing,
and they're counting on us.
I feel like they're counting on social media right now. They have nothing else. And but it's all compliant. Harry, it's very dignified. All of this is so dignified.
I just find it very strange how that Forbes article came out during all this. I mean, it's almost like someone is trying to hit Harry and Meghan while they're down, like just knocking down.
Make money off of it.
It just seems like really bad timing.
He sues all the publications, so maybe they finally enough. We're gonna put out everything we got and throw it at the wall and see what sticks, right?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but Forbes is not Forbes is a Kardashian publication. It's more of they kind of do what they tell them to do. So
I think you're so onto something, and that's such an interesting I just hadn't even thought about it. You guys are brilliant. Everybody watch their channel and tell us when this video's up, because I need you to go record that right now so I can watch it.
No, we're gonna after you, we're gonna record. We just it's just some brainstorming. You just got to look into it, because there's a lot of onions and a lot of layers. So
Kim Kardashian does the Women's Ford Summit every year. And Meghan's never been asked to do that. And I was thinking she was going to do it this year with Ari Emanuel, but I doubt she'll go now that Forbes totally made them look awful. And, the Sussex Squad is just having a really, really hard time right now. They're having a bad week, and it's only Wednesday.
I just want to give you guys a rundown of what the Sugars have been saying in just in this last couple weeks. Okay, this is it. This is all they have after Princess Catherine has been in the hospital.
Yeah,
they have,
and we're so happy she's out of the hospital.
She's out of the hospital.
Okay. Yes.
They have William and Catherine are getting a divorce.
Yes.
Princess Catherine is getting liposuction and a tummy tuck. She had a facelift.
Yep,
She has
I
been
heard
in
that.
drug rehabilitation. She
Uh-huh.
has had a mental breakdown.
Yep.
Mhm.
And finally,
Don't
she
say
is,
that.
I'm not, well, yeah, she
Uh-huh.
is in treatment. She is in treatment for an ED. What was that?
Okay.
ED.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yes.
Okay, ED.
Diana-esque
Well,
situation.
those,
Yeah.
Diana-esque.
those are the things that they have been pushing,
Yeah.
guys, since Princess. How insane is that,
Yeah.
Jen?
It's disgusting. Yeah.
Well,
No,
then
I
they're
agree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then they're shocked when they get demonetized or when they get
Mhm.
pulled off Instagram or anything,
Yeah.
because they don't have the guts to go on Twitter. Because the problem with going on Twitter is they're either going to get blocked or reported, or the
Mhm.
problem with Twitter is you can't delete comments. So if somebody says something to me, I can't go in there and delete the way Instagram can. So they're cowards in a sense.
They are
Yeah.
cowards.
And it's like,
Sure.
they're finding out they have nowhere to go.
Yeah. Sure.
TikTok isn't really an option.
Yeah.
You know?
So, guys, the reason I wanted to talk today is because I know I've had some awful interactions with the sugars, and I know you guys have as well. And I thought we could maybe share our experiences, answer some questions, and kind of get into this because I know a lot's going on right now with the sugar squad. And some people still ask, who are the sugars? Those are the people that blindly follow. I would say Harry and Meghan, but it seems to be more Meghan. So,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
They
Mhm.
would turn on Harry for a dime.
Oh,
I think so too. So when those two split, that's what I expect. They will be turning on Harry.
So how we got introduced to the sugars, the Sussex
Mhm.
squad, whatever people want to call
Mhm.
them these days, we had just started our channel, and this Politico article came out about the
Mhm.
biggest narcissists of 2022.
Yes.
And it was just one of those end of the year things. And Politico, for those who don't know, who don't live in America, it is a left-leaning paper. I mean, Donald Trump was on the cover of this article. Who else? Elon was there, and Meghan was there.
Yeah.
And other people too. But they did not, the Sussex squad did not like this. Okay. This was like the worst thing that could have happened to them. And this was only 2022.
No, they don't like list.
They don't like
Yeah.
lists at all. No.
Lists
They
are
would probably
hard.
get a Schindler's List.
God.
So Stephanie and I celebrate both Christmas and Hanukkah, and
Uh-huh.
I guess they made their way over to Stephanie's private Instagram page.
Okay.
You don't keep it private, but it was your
Mhm.
personal
Yeah, it's like a
Instagram page.
personal thing.
And I guess they saw that we were lighting the last night of Hanukkah, and that they just started going off on us about our ancestors
Oh my
and how we
gosh.
should be careful of what happened to them because it might happen to us.
Yeah.
It was
That's
very strange.
disgusting.
And see, the other thing that was really perplexing about it was the woman who wrote the Politico article, who again is another left-leaning journalist,
Yeah.
but she is Jewish.
Okay.
So they started going after her looks. They started going after, they started calling her a Zionist. They started just saying all these things. And that was our first interaction.
Do you want to pop up that one?
This is the Joanna Weiss is the author of the Politico article. And this was just, classic Sussex squad making fun of people's looks. This was some of the screenshots. Let me bring,
oh my
just
gosh.
mean stuff.
Yeah.
Look at that nose on her face, just.
Yeah. Oh.
And then they thought that by them going after this woman and going after her looks and all this stuff, they were going to somehow tank her career. Well, that didn't happen. She still works for Politico. Good job, guys. Nobody cared.
Yeah.
So this is the thing that they
gosh.
sent to us.
They sent this to me on I mean, it's crazy. They said
That is horrendous.
Jews shouldn't they have no grammar and they don't know how to spell it. Jews shouldn't never forget what happened to them.
I mean, it was
and I just want to say this was the last night of Hanukkah for me and my family, and it's ridiculous.
It was very jarring, but I think they were trying to somehow intimidate us, but it only made us stronger.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think there was another one too.
No problem.
So here's another one about the author Joanna Weiss, just basically calling her a Zionist.
And then at the end, it says ugly B word.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you know, it's like they got to go after the lowest, you're right, lowest hanging fruit, man. It's like, oh, we got to go after her looks because she's Jewish. She's got a big nose.
Yeah, they kind of went for all the stereotypes.
All the stereotypical stuff. And it's like, that's all you got? Okay.
Seriously.
This is another one.
This is another one to me. This was to all my Twitter. And it says, these two women who thought it was good to go harass on YouTube should think about what hate did to their ancestors.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, anytime you bring that up.
So apparently we need to worry.
Yeah, you can bring it back. I mean, you can take it out now, Jen.
Oh no, I just, oh my gosh, that's sickening. Oh.
Isn't it disgusting? And they have to, of course, put the pictures up too. But that's just, that was our first experience, Jen. You know what I mean? That was our first experience. And again, it could intimidate some, but Nancy and I just were like, okay, let's go. Let's play.
Yeah.
And, you know, we basically doxed ourselves because we show our faces and, you know, a lot of people in Portland, Oregon know who we are because my dad has a very successful business. So it's not like we're hiding from these guys.
I started doing ads on that particular video about Politico. I actually told them, if you want, you can go over to my dad's website and
we did
your photo finishing needs.
Please, that's
go check out for all your photo finishing needs because they're not going to intimidate us. I mean, that's not going to happen.
No.
They're mostly bots. And it's interesting because and this is my advice for anybody who has run-ins with them. Don't engage with them, block immediately. They're mostly bots. They're not real people. At first, you really want to engage with them because you're like, this is so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Like I can put this person to bed in a second. But yeah, block.
But Jen, you had some bad stuff going on too, right?
I did, but nothing compares to what you two have been through. That's awful, disgusting. It seems to be they just latch on to things where I don't show myself. They like to latch on to my voice for instance, and that's fine. Oh no, my feelings are hurt. I can't do anything about it, But they take it to a disgusting level. I talked about on a video recently. They told me I sound like I have MS, and then I had all these lovely people in the comments come forward and say, well, I have MS. You know, I find this horrible. And I'm like, oh God, it's awful. So, no, but nothing like, I mean, I can't believe I'm kind of in shock. I knew it was bad, but I haven't experienced that level that you guys just got. That it's really got me feeling ill.
It's really interesting though, Jen, because once they saw that we weren't going to go away and then we just kept doing more videos, they really did go away. I think they thought this would somehow scare us.
Okay.
But I think if anything comes out of this, it's going to show that these are the people that are fans of Meghan Markle.
Okay. And she's not saying anything to,
and they're taking pictures with these people. They're signing autographs. So these are the people that when you see Harry at events, or if you see them in these are the people that they're taking pictures with.
Yep.
Like there's one of these Sussex squad that today got taken off Instagram. She was recently demonetized on YouTube, but today she got taken off Instagram because she was just completely out of line with what she was saying about the beautiful Princess of Wales. And there are pictures of her. I wish I had taken a screenshot of it. Unfortunately I don't. I'm sure somebody does have it, but she's actually taken a picture with Harry. But this is her page. Completely taken off. She had 50,000 followers and she's just really upset about this. But if you go on. So this is one of the last things she wrote about Princess Catherine. And she insinuated that there was something fishy going on when it came to her being in the London clinic. Like they weren't giving us the full story. They weren't doing this. They weren't doing that. So then she actually insinuated that she might be in a coma.
Oh.
I mean, putting that information out there, and then she basically says the quiet part out loud. They want to damage the monarchy. At the end of the day, this is their thing. They want to abolish the monarchy.
And she literally says it.
Yes.
Oh.
Literally says it.
Yes.
So.
Awful. And just the idea of wishing ill. I can't stand Harry and Meghan, but I don't wish ill on them. I just want them to go away. You know?
Absolutely.
That's
And that's the difference between them and us, you know.
Oh.
Well, see, and that's the thing the Sussex squad doesn't understand is we'll go away. We'll go away if they go away. But see, what they want us to do is they want us to give them a free pass and hit the reset button, which is something we're not going to do. They want us to just like it. You know what I've been noticing, and there's a particular Instagrammer, she's trying to dip her toes into YouTube, but she just can't. There's not enough Sussex squad people out there that will watch her talk for 30 minutes. And so there's just not enough people. Like
I didn't think they could string together 30 minutes worth of conversation, honestly.
It was really bad. I had to sit through the whole thing. It was awful. But she only did one show, thank God. But I can see why they do well on TikTok, because TikTok's like 30 seconds of dribble and controversy. But they don't do very well when they want to actually break into making actual sense or claims or any factual anything.
Context, absolutely.
Context, anything. Yeah, so when it comes to context or anything, but there's this particular YouTuber out there that she said, now, I see what she's doing. She's trying to be diplomatic and look like she doesn't want to be part of the drama, but she sort of insinuated that Princess Catherine was having a tummy tuck. And she goes, I don't think it's a tummy tuck, but there are rumblings that there's a tummy tuck. It was a tummy tuck. And I'm like, well, you put it out there in the universe.
Yes.
You know exactly what you did just now.
We know what you guys are doing.
We know exactly what you just did.
This is such a Meghan tactic, because that's what she did by bringing up past nicknames that were used by like press and horrible people against like Catherine, Princess of Wales. And by bringing those out, you're telling people, hey, remember, we could call her this name. She knew what she was doing. And that's what they're doing. That's awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
It's exactly that. And then I've noticed another pattern with the Sussex squad is they gaslight.
Absolutely.
That's their favorite thing to do now, is like gaslighting. From all the research I've been doing lately is they were trying to stick to that script where we were basis because we don't like Meghan. That ended up not working anymore. Ever since Meghan and Harry took it back and said, we never called the royal family that. Like, we never did that.
The British media
did this. So now they can't say that anymore. So their new thing is, you guys are alt-right MAGA. Well, first of all, if I wouldn't have any problem admitting it. Second of all, I don't look at people with their politics. That's not how I look at people. We have people that listen to our channel are from everywhere, and my friends, my family, I don't care.
Walks of life.
I don't care who they vote for.
Yeah.
So they're trying to gaslight now people, saying that with this heritage. Have you heard about the Heritage Foundation?
I don't think so.
Okay, so about a year ago, Prince Harry, the Heritage Foundation wanted to look at his visa to see if he was in the country legally.
Yes. Okay.
And the Heritage Foundation happens to be a right-wing think tank.
Right-wing.
Okay.
So they're taking this, and now they're trying to intimidate people, saying that they're, well, look, you guys are just alt-right. And it's like, well, that's not going to intimidate me.
Right.
If I was alt-right, I'd say, yeah, I am alt-right, and I hate Harry, and I don't like Harry and Meghan.
There you
go. But they can't stand the fact that they can't gaslight us or put us all into one little box.
Yeah.
Because we come from all walks of life. I mean, we're from Portland, Oregon. We're two liberals from Portland, Oregon. And we are on the Queen's side. We saw what was happening. We saw the elder abuse that was going on. And we said, no, somebody needs to say something.
So and the Sussex squad hates.
They have nothing, but that's their new thing. They're gaslighting people. So don't fall for it.
Oh yeah, nope, you're so right. Nope, you're absolutely right. I just find it also interesting, and I do go back to the I have to dance around it too. I always call it the ist words. They like to call us the ist words, like starting with race or starting with massage. And I just like to put out there, I'm sorry, which one of us dressed up like a World War II, you know what, it wasn't us.
Yeah, the hypocrisy behind it,
But now with this Parks
know,
thing, to me, it
Jen,
screams
they
of
wish it was us. They wish
yeah,
it was us.
absolutely. But
I
I
think
would
that's
say
the
with
thing.
Harry and Meghan's behavior with the Parks thing, I'd say that screams the S word more than anything else. I mean, yeah.
It's
I know.
exploitation at its
Absolutely.
best. This,
Absolutely.
if you had to like years from now, 100 years from
Mhm.
now, if you had to look up exploitation in the dictionary, this should be in there.
Yeah.
Because this is a
Absolutely.
perfect example.
Yeah.
Yep. You're so right. Ugh.
I mean, he didn't do there was no transparency. He
Right.
didn't do any follow-up with anybody.
Mhm. Mhm.
He's on the board.
Absolutely. Yeah. Was president on the board. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, absolutely. He didn't use his platform. He didn't use his private jet he loves to take to jump over there and do something, bring awareness, something.
Where's Tyler Perry and Oprah?
Yeah, where are they?
Where are they?
I
How come
know.
they're not going over there and helping people?
They have jets. They
Okay.
can give it to Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Harry can
yeah,
fly it because he's an aviation
Yeah,
legend.
he doesn't even need a pilot. Just get on the jet and go over there. He's an aviation expert.
That's right. Yeah. Jeez.
When we start, it's all fun and games until we start messing with people's lives, and these people are counting on us, and they're alone, and they're scared, and they're afraid, and
they're being used.
Used as props, and I can't stand it. So it breaks my heart. Like I said, it's funny when Meghan wears a gold lame dress with open-toed shoes during a catastrophic car chase. That's funny.
At a Hertz rent-a-car.
But this to me is like, okay, guys. Now Harry and Meghan are really like, they did hurt the Queen and Prince Philip. They did do a lot of damage there.
Yeah.
And I will never forget that. But this just seems like they crossed the line so far this time. This is so far this time.
Absolutely. Yep. I agree completely. Ugh. Awful stuff. So yeah, speaking of gaslighting, I thought I'd pull this one up. I think this is their attempt at it. To me, it just strikes me as funny, but it's worth discussing. So this is one of several I've gotten lately. They're all written exactly like this. And well, you can see it's saying, "Hey Jay," I think it's supposed to be, hey Jay, remember what you promised me at the gym? Only here for you. Love, Rose. So you can imagine where they're going with that. Trying to get me to react. I know. By making some allusion to some sort of situation with Jay, to which I say, "Cool, hope you score."
Yeah, that's a good comeback.
Have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
And
have fun.
I showed it to Jay, and his reaction was, "I don't work out. What?"
Yeah.
So that was
what
good.
gym are you speaking of?
What
gym do you speak of?
He has
and they signed it the Love Rose. I love that.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Yeah,
so I don't.
You're such geniuses.
Exactly. I don't even normally talk about that because I've talked about it in the past. It's just a rumor. In my opinion, it was started by Meghan herself or her follower, all that situation.
Yeah.
But definitely to get a rise, to get some sort of reaction. It got a reaction of laughter, but I have gotten it. I'm getting this copy and pasted now quite a bit, which I find kind of funny. I mean, but
Jay appears on your show now and then, so I'm sure they're trying to get to you, Jen. You know that.
That's right.
That's all,
yes.
You've made it.
You've made it, girl.
Yeah. Well, every comment helps the algorithm, so bring it on.
We should thank them. Thank you, Sussex.
Right.
Keep it going, guys. Keep it going.
Yeah, that's
you know
right.
What?
But yeah,
you know what? I can say right now, Sussex Squad. Jay doesn't have time to go to the gym and have a mistress because I'm his mistress.
There you go.
I just put it out there.
She just put it out there. The truth comes
out
out.
Well, I want to be
a amorous relationship.
That's right.
Jen
I want to be a
triplet.
That's right. If I'm a triplet, that makes us sister wives, I guess.
I don't know. It's so weird, sister wives thing going on.
We have a sister wife. Yeah. Exclusive,
right.
guys.
Exclusive.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
But no, so you've been definitely, so you got the wrath of them, obviously.
I did, yeah. it's a lame attempt at, I guess, the gaslighting of it all. So I bring it up to say, yeah, I can relate to what you're saying for sure.
Yeah.
Like, talk to me about, I just had a few questions. Like, what is there something that you often, is there like something that you find a unifying theme that they often say to you, or something that you get comments about? Is it, I mean, do they go after looks? Do they go after
They used to
The
personality?
anti-Semitism thing happened a lot. They said we had big noses.
But that stopped then.
Okay.
No. No, I meant at the beginning, because we've only been on for a year.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that was the beginning. But the looks thing, big nose,
chin.
You got a big chin.
You look like a bird.
You look like a bird.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I got a bird a lot, and then, but now it's become you have no life. And I go, you're right.
Okay.
Because this is, I just say, this is my life.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Tell Megan to wave the white flag and I'll go away.
Yeah.
But she's not. That's the thing. They don't understand why we're doing it. We're not doing it because, you think I like being here, having to complain about Meghan Markle? Do you think I like spending my days like this?
You think the three of us wouldn't rather like be hanging out, drinking wine by the pool right now, guys? But you, Megan, you did this to yourself, girl.
That's right. We would be flirting with Jay, all three of us.
Yeah, I could be spending more time with my boyfriend, Jay.
Rose all day and Jay all day.
There you go. Oh my God. His head is going to explode.
I'm crushing your head.
That's right. There you go. That's right.
No, but it is interesting to me because they try to do that. But this is my advice I kind of wanted to give to people that I've been noticing lately, guys. I've been noticing there's a lot of desperation out there because I think the Sussex squad might be either there's infighting, personal fighting, something's going on because they're becoming a little more desperate. I've noticed.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So how so?
I want to say desperate in the sense that they're making I just see like an influx sometimes of bots. Like I think of it like that movie, The Matrix, like the third Matrix when the little battery bot, when they can, and I love the Matrix films. And you guys know what I'm talking about with the little robots come. I don't know what they are, and they come in and it's like the bots come in from out of nowhere and they'll invade, but then they'll go away. But I feel that they're here right now. I just get a sense of it. So I'm just telling everybody, be vigilant right now. And right now, I think it's really important for us to not trust anybody new. Now, this is not against anybody that will DM. I will talk to anybody. But I'm talking about like the YouTube community. I think we need to be extra vigilant right now because I have a feeling that there's going to be a little infiltrating going on. And that's just my spidey sense going off.
Because they really have nothing else.
They have nothing else because I have read the terms and services and agreement of YouTube over and over again in my head. And there's no way they're going to trip us up, because we're following the rules. So I'm saying the only thing they have left is to somehow sort of infiltrate us or try to gain our
trust. So just be careful.
I would just be super careful to the people on Twitter, who you talk to. Yeah.
Right now,
you know, cross your T's and dot your I's. That's
sure.
That's what I kind of want to say.
In the last month, Harry and Meghan crashed a movie premiere and they said winning all over the place. They're like, we're winning. This is all they have. No. It is scary to think, wow, what is their next move?
But see, that's what's scary.
Yeah.
Be vigilant.
What do you think, Jen?
What do you think?
I think you're so spot on. You know, I noticed like I've gotten to where I really don't get on. I don't tweet that much. I'm bad at checking Twitter, but I did, like yesterday, for instance, I tweeted out some of Harry's quotes about. It just makes me so mad about this park stuff. And so deep breath. Okay. But I was tweeting out some of his own quotes about staying silent and what that means and all that and how he's staying silent. Anyway, so they got some traction. And with that, I tend to get more hate. I notice when the rare times that I tweet things out, and if like one of my videos is shared and it starts to get big on Twitter, I tend to get more hate. So I'm totally with you. I for some reason, there's a correlation there where the sugars follow me over. If things do well for me on Twitter, then they hate it.
Right. No, I know.
Well,
you're pretty popular though.
Yeah.
In
Well,
the
what
community.
I can say and what they do know, I know they know this, is in the terms and services of YouTube, if you bully or harass somebody on another platform, like let's say I'm bullying and harassing someone on YouTube, or not YouTube, Twitter.
Twitter.
YouTube has the right to go after me and put a strike against me if I'm bullying someone, even if it's on another platform. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, guys, be very vigilant on the other platforms you're on.
They're going to go after.
Because I really do feel that now is the time where they have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And we're the only ones standing in the way of her becoming, because really we are the first, we're the only line of defense when it comes to her being an influencer, because not to toot my own horn, but that's never going to happen. Because I stand for the Queen. I'm for the Queen and King Charles, and I will be on that chessboard forever guarding them.
And also, don't you believe all this the hospital stuff that just happened in the last couple of weeks with King Charles being in the hospital and Princess Catherine being in the hospital? Don't you feel like we're also kind of protecting the crown right now?
That's what I'm saying.
In some weird universe, but not to be dramatic, but we sort of are. We're holding a line right now. And they don't like that.
They don't like
because we're not only can we spell and we have grammar and we know how to articulate ourselves.
I couldn't say abhorrent.
Yeah, we also do care about the monarchy and their well-being. See, here's the thing about the Sugars and the Sussex squad, whatever. They don't really care about Meghan and Harry.
No.
They will cut them loose if there's another opportunity for them to cause, damage on their computers or whatever they want to type. So, that's the difference again between people like them and people like us. So the loyalty stuff. Yeah.
And
that
we're
is
also
funny.
loyal to each other. And
absolutely, I agree. There's that's something funny I like to point out when I pull up my comments too, is they often spell Harry, or they'll get Meghan's name wrong. Oh, yeah. I got one the other day told me like, you suck. I love H. Morgan. I was like, who's H. Morgan?
Weird. It's like they are bots. That's like a bot thing, right? Oh my god.
That's right. I'm like, I'm sure H. Morgan, love you too.
Yeah, ditto. But you should say ditto.
I think about that a lot though, and who they're standing up for with Harry and Meghan. And I think if they worked with them for one day, it wouldn't, you know what I mean? They wouldn't make it. Yeah. It wouldn't last. Yeah. So
I know you're right. You're right.
That's funny.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had mentioned before, just circling back, do you find yourself engaging? How do you handle it? Do you interact or do you just block? What do you do?
I block.
Another tip, that I find very, very helpful is when I get a comment from somebody, before I block them, anyone who has liked their comment, I'll block them as well.
Because there'll only be like 4 likes.
If there's 4 or 5 likes. It takes a while, guys, but trust me, it's been a year now and I don't have as many issues as I did. I really don't have the hate. And I noticed also my tweets, whatever, get elevated a lot easier.
Oh, so, good.
It takes a little time, but I've
got that's smart.
And what do you, Jen? Do you engage? You don't engage, do you?
No, I don't. I just block and forget. So
yeah, same thing.
Yeah. But no, I think that's excellent advice. I did not think to look at the likes. That is a great tip. I love it.
Go to the likes, and you'll see they're all bots. They all have or they're
no followers.
They've all been started in January 2024.
Oh,
they're new accounts. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, no, they're you always see a new crop coming in. Yeah, it's weird.
That's great detectiving on your part. Impressive.
Well, I don't have any life.
Yeah, so. We have no life.
I have no life.
Well, same. Yeah. Yeah, of course. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, the new thing I'm starting to get, and I wanted to see if you guys got that. I have noticed I now get comments that start off, "I'm no Meghan fan, but," and then it follows with, "But you suck. You're a hater. Your
Yes.
voice sucks." Do you get those as well?
Absolutely. I mean, I think those are
Mhm.
those are definitely cropping up. I didn't
Yes.
get them before, but Jen, you're
Uh-huh.
absolutely right. Lately, in the last
Yes.
month or so, they have
Uh-huh.
that is how they're trying to reel you in, or they're trying to get you to
Yes.
read it or something, or view it. I don't know what it is.
I
But
honestly think it's not for me. I think it's for people in my comment section to be like, "Oh,
yeah.
maybe they have a point." It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
No, you're right. You're
Uh-huh.
right. You're right. Yeah, it
Mhm.
probably is. Absolutely. I agree.
We get a lot of those in our YouTube comments. I know.
Oh, they say
not a
everything.
lot. I want to say, when I say a lot, I mean maybe one or two.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But
No, that's what I
sometimes
meant. It
I'll
was
get,
in
I'm
my
no Meghan fan, but
yeah, I get those in my YouTube comments. That's what I meant. Yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
no
trying
Megan
they're
fan.
trying everything, Jen. They're trying everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying everything.
But do you find though when you're because you guys are much better at formerly Twitter, now X, than I am. Do you find though, like when you post, "Hey, we're doing a live chat," by the way, plug for your live chats. I live for those things. I hate that
Oh,
I miss them most of the time, but I see the end and I'm like, it's a
I know. I
live
love when you come on.
I know. We get excited.
But when you post things like that, do you find that people follow you over and anything like that? Like meaning like from Twitter? No, good. Okay, I
I
didn't know
have
if you're.
never had a bad
I
experience in
haven't.
a live.
Knock on
Oh,
wood.
good, 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 good. Yeah.
Because yeah, no, not in a, no, we haven't had a bad experience yet. And we've had our parents on. We've had
Okay.
like, we've had
Mhm,
friends of ours on. So we had Bruce McCullough on a couple weeks
mhm.
ago. I'm just saying we haven't really had bad lives.
That's awesome.
We've
Okay.
been lucky. Or
Good.
they just,
Or
I think, and this is, and Jen, you don't have a problem doing this because you
Mhm.
exude self-confidence on this
Oh,
channel. And I think that's why you don't have the issues that some other YouTubers have. But
thank you.
if you
you
just
draw in a lot of
yeah,
people.
but if you just really just tell, I mean, they
Mhm.
only have to come at you once to be scared of you. And I
Yeah.
think that's what
Sure.
happened with the original Sussex squad coming after over the Hanukkah stuff. And,
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
it just didn't scare us. It
Yeah.
didn't make us
Yeah.
go away. And
They
Absolutely.
definitely tried, but
Uh-huh.
a lot of our Twitter followers then reported them, and that they
Uh-huh.
just went away.
yeah, I have noticed that. And Jen, you probably won't notice, but a lot
Mhm.
of our your Twitter followers will
Uh-huh.
sometimes be your best, like they'll help us.
They'll defend us.
Yeah.
And I want
Yeah.
to thank
Good.
the people that do that, because I do notice
That's
you guys
awesome.
doing that for us.
Mhm.
Like they'll
Aw.
stand, like I'll be asleep and I'll find
Mhm.
out that this was going on, but
Right.
I'll see all these battles going on and I'll be like, that
Mhm.
is so awesome. Like, because I think we all need to help each other at this point,
Yeah.
I think so
and I
too.
always tell
Uh-huh.
people, like, if you need my help with anything, if you ever want me
Yeah.
standing up for you for anything, I will be
Mhm.
there for you.
Yeah.
But I do notice that we have great followers on Twitter.
I think we're
friends.
lucky.
I call them my friends.
I think
Yeah.
we're lucky, but again, how about you, Jen? Do you have any people that follow you onto YouTube, to your lives?
Not real. I luckily say my lives have been pretty good. I don't do as many as you guys, so I didn't know if that was a thing. No, I'm
Yeah,
more
again.
likely to get trolled on a video, not a live.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that's been fortunate, but yeah. Have any of them tried to? I think you kind of alluded to it. Have they tried to contact you in real life or find you or find out information about you, anything like
I
that?
think my dad would know
You
that
know what?
probably.
I mean,
Mhm.
this is the thing. We knew going into this that we would get Googled and we would get all
Okay.
this stuff. So
Sure.
it's the stuff that you can find out about us.
And like our Facebook pages that we had like a million years ago,
See,
those are all
yeah,
public.
this is the thing. Our
Sure.
dad has owned a photo finishing company in Oregon for over
Uh-huh.
30 years, almost 40 years. And we said when we got to 50,000, we would show the reel of us doing. We did all the commercials for
Oh,
his
that's
And
when we were kids.
we're on like 20
Uh-huh.
And we
sides
were on
of
the
buses
sides of the buses.
in
Oh,
Portland.
And we
that's
also
so
did
cool.
community theater in Portland. We
So
did
we're not-
acting. So people know the Sidleys in Portland. So we knew that
we weren't that
once
scared.
we knew that if this show Like the one thing somebody said was, well, how do you think your dad's clients will feel that you guys don't like Meghan Markle? And I go, they already know. They already know. They once said they threatened the client thing. And that's when I basically said they already know.
Yeah, we don't like Meghan.
Like the clientele my dad has in Portland, I'm sure they already know. I'm sure my dad brags about our channel. I'm sure they already know.
Like he likes the animal charity.
Like, I mean,
that's awesome.
I don't understand why this is the thing. I think with everything that went on with Meghan making a big deal out of the R word, thinking she was abused by the monarchy because of that. I think people thought that they could then intimidate people like us and say, well, I'm going to tell them you don't like Meghan Markle and that you're a big fat R. And I think we stopped it at the pass early on going, no, that's not why we don't like Meghan.
Dig into our past, man.
Dig into our past.
We're not the R.
And I think what happened is they did dig into our past and they saw
nothing.
They saw the men that we've been with before.
We're good. Yeah.
And I think
that doesn't define.
Well, no, that doesn't define anything. But I think that might have freaked him out a little bit. I don't know. What. But
Jen, I don't know.
It sort of went away fast.
I think Jen, the only way you're going to find out is if you come to Portland and you stay with us for a nice girls' weekend.
I think I need to investigate the situation. Yes. That's the only way we can come to the bottom of this. Yes,
but it really does show how weak her side is. Megan's side is and her people are. You know, I think it's a testament to how weak and how
you hit the nail on the head. Yeah, I think so. Sorry, you froze. I think you're hitting the nail on the head. I think they attack with superficial, my voice, looks, whatever it is, versus the facts. I've made jokes about what she wears and, things like that, but I'm not interested in, so much if she's had surgery. I'm interested in what horrible things she did to the Queen. I'm interested, and how she's had these targeted attacks against Catherine, Princess of Wales, things like that. So I think there's a big difference there.
No, I agree.
They just want us to think that we woke up one morning and we wanted to pick on her. She's so pretty and she married Harry.
Oh God. Okay, so that's my next question. So do you get you want to be Meghan and you want to do Harry, right?
I don't know. I want to say a handful, maybe I've gotten.
Yeah, okay.
I've gotten a handful of those too. We're pretty honest on our lives too. It's like Harry is not that great, guys. Nancy and I, listen, besides Jay, because he's so freaking hot. He's the hottest guy I've ever been with. If you had to sum that up. But I mean, in our past, Nancy and I haven't done horribly with men in the past. It's not like we're jealous of Harry.
Yeah, it's like,
I love all my exes. I think they're great.
I'm pretty sure the guy I'm with right now has more money than Harry.
Yeah, Jay does. Jay does.
They think
we're broke.
They think like we want a rich boyfriend or a rich husband like Harry, and I'm like, I think my current boyfriend.
Yeah. No, it's like they do go. I think initially they went for the jealousy thing, but then again, again, we've only been doing this for a year, but as the lives progress, people realize, I guess they don't really care.
Well, Nancy, I think I'll take this opportunity to tell everybody that you are dating The Rock, correct?
Yes, I am dating The Rock. Yes.
I'm glad you admitted that.
I finally admitted it. Yeah.
If we're talking about swinging, I mean, could I take a swing at The Rock?
The Rock. No, he's hot. I think he's cute.
Oh, so cute. Yeah.
I think he's cute, and he seems nice.
I'm sorry, ladies, but Dave Foley is the only man for me. It's
true.
Okay.
Jay,
besides Jay.
Yeah. Besides, Jay is crying in the corner right now. What are you doing?
He's in the fetal position.
He's just like, Jay's like, come to me. We love you, Jay.
I
can't wait to meet you at the gym later.
That's right. Love, yeah.
Love,
Oh my
Steph,
goodness.
Rose.
That's
Steph,
right.
Rose,
Oh my
Steph.
Yeah, just whoever wrote that Sussex Squad, you guys are freaking dead. That is the silliest thing.
It's good we
It
can
is.
laugh at it, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what I told Jay. If you're interested in that, then you and I have nothing in common, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not even worth like trying to fight for because there's just nothing I can do.
Yeah, I know exactly.
At least you know now.
Just say,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
He's just like, Jen and the twins are enough for him. I think that's enough
That's
women
right.
for him in his life. How much more does he
right.
want, for God's sake?
I love it. Now I am gonna get comments. Oh, your husband is swearing.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
I think they know us. I think they know you and Stephanie and I and our dry sense of humor by now.
Oh yeah, no, we're too funny. So guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk about this with me. I think it's important that we talk about it. We are a community here, and I want to, like you say, protect each other. So look out for stuff like this. But as we wrap this up, again, tell everybody what you're working on. What's a video you've done recently that we need to go watch? Tell us that.
Oh wow,
that's a good one.
I mean, they're all fantastic.
I'm like, which one?
Do so
I know.
many.
We just did it. We just did a.
Yesterday was the Super Bowl where
Well,
Suits.
that didn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, how about the Marcus Anderson one that we did a few weeks ago? That was pretty good. We sort of we
talk
went
about that.
into
Okay.
Marcus Anderson's best friend's Instagram page and found a plethora
Yeah, go on there, guys.
of nice finds. So if anybody wants to
Look at pictures and stuff like
we
that.
could send you the link and maybe you could put in the descriptions. But we did a
I'm
whole
happy
thing on
to.
Marcus Anderson's best friend's Instagram page, and Megan shows up.
Yeah.
Megan shows up.
You know what I really want to do is the one that we just did called Harry and Meghan Are in Big Trouble, The Trouble with Harry. That was like a recent one we did. It just shines a light on the African parks. That's what I want to get out there. So, and we also did a live on that. Well, we're going to be doing more on that. I really want to get that out there. That's the most important thing to me right now, is that those people are heard, the Baku people in that village.
Yeah, we need to get the word out.
Yeah, great. But I want to watch that, and then but I want to watch the Marcus Anderson one too. That's such a smart idea.
I'll send that's all on there. So
yeah,
I'll send it out to you.
It's very interesting.
Awesome. And then
He
tell
likes to sleuth.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're good at sleuthing. I know, right? Stephanie and Nancy Drew. I love it.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
That's great. And then just tell everybody what can we do to help you guys? What we know where to find you. Do you want us to follow you? I mean, we already follow you.
You just come over. You guys
come over to YouTube.
Yeah, you were at the Sidley Twins Twin Talk with the Sidley Twins. I changed the name, and that's it. And just say hi to us.
Just
guys.
say hi.
We
love you guys. We think you're so fun,
and thanks for having us, Jen.
Yeah, Jen, this was awesome. We love you so much. We love your channel, and we talk about you all the time on our lives, and we love you.
This is a great channel.
We love it.
Oh, thank you. Well, the feeling is mutual. Thank you. I feel the same way, and I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll be bugging you again soon to record. So thank you for being here.
I feel like we talk all the time because we're always texting each other. So
I'll be here.
Yeah.
Well, we have to schedule Jay's dates, right? So
that's what I was gonna say. I was like, please take care of my boyfriend while I'm away. And then and then maybe we could do a Vanderpump Rules. Did you watch Vanderpump Rules last night?
No, I haven't watched in a season, but I kind of keep up through podcasts, so I'm happy to come on and talk about it.
Yeah, the premiere happened, and I haven't seen it either. So we'll all text you about it. Yeah,
yes.
You kicked me out of your house last night.
But I ended up falling asleep. I fell asleep.
She kicked me out of her house last night. She said, "You have to go home because I have Vanderpump Rules."
And then I ended up falling asleep.
That's great. I love it. I totally love it. That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I will talk to you again soon, and you take care.
Jen.
Bye. A huge thank you to Nancy and Stephanie Sidley. They're wonderful. They're even nicer in real life, if you can imagine that, than they are in video, if that makes any sense. They really are. They're wonderful, and I really enjoyed talking to them. I've enjoyed my time getting to know them, and I look forward to recording more with them again soon. If you haven't subbed them already, please consider doing that. Thank you to everybody for being here and for watching. Look out for those sugar. Sheesh. Apparently look out for Stephanie and Nancy. I have to watch out for Jay, huh? That was so much fun. Thank you guys for everything. I can't wait to read your comments on this one. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this very soon. Take care. Honk honk, everybody.